Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do my July favourites, which I know is going to be up about a week late, so I do apologise for that, but I have quite a lot of things I want to share with you guys, and I got some nice beauty bits I have been trying out in the month of July, and also some skincare bits I have been trialling out, and I got a fashion item I want to share with you towards the end of the video. So yeah, hope you guys all enjoy it, and without me waffling on too much, let's get right into it. So the first category I want to talk about is some skincare items I've been trying in the month of July, and I've been trying out this new serum, and this is from the brand called Kypris. And if you guys follow me on my Instagram, or if you read my blog, then I have already talked about this on my blog quite a lot, and this has been one of my go-to products for the month of July. It's a very beautiful dewy serum, and this is, like I said, from the brand Kypris. I picked this up from Cult Beauty maybe at the beginning of July, and it's just such a beautiful serum to use, pre-moisturizer, and I've always wanted to try something from Kypris, but I wasn't really sure what to pick up, so I decided to go ahead and try this one. And yeah, this is a really lovely milky serum. It comes in a really lovely pipette applicator, and then it has almost like a milky texture, so I take maybe about 4 to 5 drops of it every night and just really work it into my skin, and in the morning my skin is just feeling really nourished, very healthy, and it just looks really glowy too. So overall I definitely would recommend this. I've been through about a quarter of it, and I do sometimes use it in the daytime as well. It just works really well. And yeah, this has definitely been my go-to serum, and I would highly recommend checking out the brand, and I am trying out different things as well, so definitely stay tuned if you are more of a skincare person. I will be putting up a blog post about some new Kypris products I'm trying out at the moment as well. So this one is from Kypris. The next product I want to talk about skincare wise is a micellar water. Now I am a huge fan of micellar water, but I don't use it on a regular basis, and I've been using this one that I got sent quite recently, and this is from a brand called Good Things, which I believe they do it in Boots and Superdrug, and this is the Acai Berry Multitasking Micellar Water. Now the reason why I'm saying I don't really use it that often is because I prefer to do a double cleanse, and I prefer to use a oil-based makeup remover to take off my makeup. And if I do use a micellar water, it's only because I have either really light makeup on, or if I just wanted to take my mascara off. But this one, I find that it works really well in taking off all your makeup, and it doesn't leave any film on your skin. You don't have to rinse it off. And I have tried quite a few different brands of micellar water before, and I think I talked about it on my blog before, which I would try and have a link for you down below in the description box. But this one is really special because I really like the smell of it. It's a very nice berry scent. It's quite a strong scent, so if you do have maybe rather sensitive skin, then I maybe would stay away from this. But if you have fairly normal skin like I do, then this is a really lovely burst of berries, and it just smells really fresh. It leaves your skin feeling really soft, and I find this removes majority of my makeup. Maybe some stubborn mascara just won't come off with just normal micellar water, but this one works with light makeup. So for example, if I'm just wearing a tinted moisturizer, a bit of lipstick and a bit of mascara, this usually just takes it all off. And if I'm just feeling really tired, can't be bothered to do a double cleanse, then I always go for this one as well. So this has been my absolute go-to for July. So this is from a brand called Good Things. Next skincare product, or the last skincare product I want to talk about, is a eye makeup remover. Now I'm very picky when it comes to eye makeup removers. I do have quite a few I am trialing out at the moment, but this one has completely stood out to me, and this is from the Sephora's own brand, and it's the Sephora waterproof eye makeup remover. Now I picked up this mini size from Paris maybe back in June when I was there. I actually picked up quite a few bottles because I do really like the triple action cleansing water, so I stocked up on that. But this is the first time I actually tried this waterproof eye makeup remover, and it is fantastic. It's very good in removing really stubborn mascara, and recently I've been trying a waterproof mascara, which should be up on my blog by now, so which is the Eyeko waterproof mascara, and this just removes it like a dream. It's very good in just taking off everything, and I usually wear quite a lot of eye makeup, as you guys can probably tell if you've been watching me for a while. Then this just removes everything. I usually take a cotton pad and just pop a little bit on, hold it for a few seconds, and it just removes everything. So I've really been enjoying it, and I really like this because it doesn't really leave a oily film on your eyelids, whereas I feel like some dual phase eye makeup remover do end up leaving a film on your eyes. And yeah, this I definitely would recommend. I have got a few bottles, and I definitely would be picking up a bigger size whenever I'm next in the States as well. So this is from Sephora. Moving on to a body care favourite I've really been enjoying, and I've been enjoying this after sun, which usually I don't really go for an after sun, but this is from a brand called Lancaster, and it's the Lancaster Tan Maxi-miser. Now, I had this as a suffragist package maybe back in June before I went to Paris, but I bought this in sale and it came in a really big gift set with pretty much everything you need in there, and this came with it. I thought I'd try it out. I'd taken it to South of France for me, and it works really well in keeping a tan, moisturising my skin, and I still got a little bit of a tan, and I have been using this pretty much quite consistently every night. But the only downside I have about this product is I don't really like the smell of it. It does tend to linger on your skin, but it does really work, so I'm going to, you know, forgive it. But it just works really well if you do have a tan, or if you've been on holidays, you want to keep your tan, then I think this is a really lovely product to try. I have only got a mini travel size. I do intend to pick up the full size, which they stock in Selfridges, but yeah, overall I really like this. It's a very moisturising product, and my boyfriend actually used a little bit of it as well, and he really enjoys it. So yeah, this is definitely a new thing for me, and I really like it. So this is from a brand called Lancaster. Moving on to some makeup bits I want to talk about, and this month has been, or the last month has been a really good month for me to try cream products, because it's been very hot and I've been away as well, so I didn't want to put on a lot of powder products, so I've been switching more to cream products, and there's two cream products I've been using in my routine quite consistently, and the first one is a cream blusher. Now, I'm a little bit scared of cream blushes, even though I have got a lot of cream blushes. Every time I look at it in my drawer, I kind of don't really want to reach for it, but because it's so hot and I don't really want a lot of powder on my face, I've been using my Chantacaille cheek colour again, and I had this for about a year now, and it's just worked really well in just giving your cheeks a little bit of colour, but it's nothing too heavy like a powder would be. And I've actually got this on my cheeks at the moment. I actually usually use my ring finger, and this is what it looks like. I just take a little bit on my ring finger and start dabbing it into my cheeks. It's a very easy product to throw on. You don't really have to think about it, and yeah, overall I really enjoy it. And this is in the shade Demure, which is probably one of my favourite shades because it's really flattering on my skin tone, and it just adds a little bit of colour without being too over the top. And yeah, I really like this, and you can use it as a lip product as well, which I have been, but it is more to the dry side as well. So overall I definitely would stick to a cream blusher more so in the summertime, and this is something I would definitely recommend as well. So this is from a brand called Chantacaille. The next cream product I have been trying and absolutely enjoying. This is quite a new product for me, and I picked it up quite a few weeks ago. I've been using it maybe every couple of days, and it just works really well in, you can almost use it as a contour, but you can use it as a blusher if you are a little bit more darker skinned like I am. And this is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Beach Stick in the shade Formentera. Now, I actually picked this up when my friend Kate did a masterclass with Charlotte Tilbury, and she used it on one of her models, and I was so amazed. So this product I actually is part of Charlotte Tilbury's permanent collection, but I always overlooked it. I never really thought I needed it, but this I absolutely love. So it looks a little bit like this, and it just comes in a really lovely pen applicator, and this is what the shade looks like. I also really like the smell of this as well. It just smells really sweet, like you're on holidays, and I just apply this normally on my cheeks and just blend it in with my fingertips, and works really well either with a brush or with your fingertips, but personally I'm more of a fingertips person if I'm on the go, and I find this just works really well in if you're wearing very little makeup. You can just pop a little bit of this on and pop a little bit on the lips, and you're good to go. And it's such a multitasking product as well, so I've really been enjoying it, and I definitely will be checking out more shades from the range as well. So this is from Charlotte Tilbury. Moving on to some lip products I've really been enjoying this month. I've got two lipsticks that I absolutely been loving, and the first one is the one I'm wearing at the moment, and this is again from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's the new Hot Lips collection in the shade Miranda May. Now, this is what the lipstick looks like. It looks exactly the same as the other lipsticks, and it's such a beautiful coral colour. It just adds a little bit of colour to your complexion, and I just really like it. It's a perfect summer pick-me-up shade, and Miranda May, it was obviously inspired by Miranda Kerr, and it's such a beautiful corally shade. I have got a blog post talking about these hot lips on over on my blog, which I will link for you down below if you're interested, but these are definitely worth picking up because they're really moisturising, and I prefer the Matte Revolution formula over the KawaiiSSING lipsticks because they are a little bit more sheer and I like more of a full-on lipstick. So this one stays put very well, and I find that the colour longevity lasts very well as well, even though through food and drink in the night. Definitely lasts really well, and I really like the square tip applicator, which I have talked about before. So yeah, really like this. This has definitely been my go-to summer shade for when the sun pops out, and it definitely brightens up a neutral outfit as well. So really been enjoying this, and I definitely recommend picking up this shade called Miranda May as well. So this is from Charlotte Tilbury. The last lipstick I want to talk about that has been making my July really good is another recent purchase for me. This is from Mercier, and it's the Colourbalm lip. It's sort of like a lip balm slash lipstick. It's more of a sheer lip colour, and this is in a shade called Raspberry Ripple, and I actually had this as part of a set with a lip liner as well, which I haven't really used yet, but the lipstick, it's just really good. So Raspberry Ripple, I always had my eye on it. It's a very lovely, almost like a muted pinky colour, and it just works really well if you are going for a neutral look, or if you just want something a little bit of a colour on your lips. And it's one of these colours that you don't really have to look at a mirror to apply it. You can just throw it on and go. So longevity wise, I really like this lipstick as well. Even though it is a colour balm, it does stay on quite well, and obviously you would have to reapply throughout the day, but for me it just works really well. And yeah, I just really like it because my lips are usually pretty dry, and this one just works really well in keeping my lips moisturised. And I think this has mango oil in there as well, which I really like. And yeah, overall really like this. I have picked up another shade called Sinful recently, which I will do a blog post very soon on my blog comparing these two, but these are definitely worth picking up if you are got quite dry lips and you want more of a sheer lipstick for the summertime as well. So this is from Laura Mercier. The final makeup beauty item I want to share with you guys is a new fragrance I've been using, and this is from Stella McCartney, and it's the Stella McCartney Pop fragrance. Now this is, I believe, quite a fairly new launch from Stella McCartney. I actually got sent this recently, and it's a very beautiful, sort of very girly but quite energetic scent at the same time. So every time I do apply it, I just feel really happy. I don't know what it is, but it just makes you smell really good, and it's quite a grown-up scent for Stella McCartney, because usually with Stella McCartney it is related to some of her childhood memories, but this one, a complete different take on fragrance. It's very young, it's very energetic, and this one, it smells very floral, but it's quite a grown-up floral at the same time, but it's quite sweet as well. So I'm really bad at describing scents, but this one is definitely a really good scent to try out. And if you are next to a fragrance counter next time, then definitely check this one out, because it's a very lovely summer scent. It's very energetic, and every time I do spray it, I actually can't stop smelling my wrist wherever I apply it. So yeah, definitely a very good fragrance, and I always get compliments on this when I wear it. And yeah, really like this from Stella McCartney. The last favourite I want to share with you guys for my July favourites is actually a fashion favourite, but it's probably one of my favourite product I have in my collection at the moment, and it's probably the most useful product. And this is my key holder, and this is from Louis Vuitton. And if you guys see my parasol, you would have seen me pick this up, and I also picked up the darker one, which I can't remember the name, but I would have linked for you down below in the description box. But this is such a useful product. I never thought I needed a key holder in my life, but since having this, I've been using it every day. I've taken it everywhere with me, and it's one of those things you can just pick up, and you can pick up your phone and you can go. And I always never really thought I needed a key holder, like I said, but this one is a 6 key holder, and it does have 6 little locks for the keys, and I obviously don't fill up all 6 of it, but I got my car keys, and I got just some regular house keys and keys to my boyfriend's. But yeah, this is definitely a really useful product. It is quite a sturdy product as well, which I really like. And yeah, I actually have been using this pretty much every single day. It goes with pretty much everything, and yeah, I definitely really think you need one of these if you are after more of a luxury small leather good, because it is just so useful as well. So this is from Louis Vuitton. So So that's a wrap for me, guys, for my July favourites. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed. And I do tend to upload maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks, depending on how busy I am. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next week for a brand new video. Bye, guys.